So I was making an analysis of Gavin Newsom, and his wife popped up on my timeline with this. Gavin Newsom's wife nearly cried in a TikTok post over Trump deporting illegal immigrants. But the thing is that the clip that you're about to watch has something quite bizarre that I haven't been able to explain. So maybe you can help me sort this thing out. So this is the clip. Let's watch it.
We are a country of immigrants. That is just a fact. It is who we are. And yet here we are watching families be targeted, watched, hunted, farm workers being chased across fields. These are some of the hardest working people on earth, and they literally feed the nation. Shame on this federal administration for doing this. Shame on them for choosing cruelty, for terrifying families, ruining children's lives just to make a political point. Whose interpretation of Christian values is this? What happened to being the party of family values? This shouldn't be about politics. This should be about people, their well-being, our shared humanity. If you could see these families, hear from them, these moms, their children. Today I heard from community members who have lost loved ones to suicide because of the trauma and pain being inflicted on the immigrant community. If you looked into their eyes, you would understand, you would feel it. You would know this was wrong.
Sorry, you will understand in a minute why I'm laughing, because when she was talking about how there's this people who are committing suicide, because I guess that committing suicide is the logical response to, well, the other option is being deported, so they instead opt to suicide. I think that never happened. But that is one of the things. You notice that she, at the end, near the end, when she was talking about that, she was a bit, tearful. Oh my God, she was beginning to tear up. I'm gonna repeat that just so we are on the same page.
Trauma and pain being inflicted on the immigrant community. If you looked into their eyes, you would understand, you would feel it. You would know this was wrong.
It's nice also the background music of that Mexican tune that everybody knows. I really don't remember what is the name of the tune. Maybe you can help me right there. But it so happens that she also made a similar video about this. I think it was nicely touched that when she was listening to the community, and when she was listening to the community, she has this where is it? Oh, she's got this. Oh, she's so engaged in what the community has to say about everything. If you could see these families. But again, the bizarre thing, there are two things that are bizarre, in fact, is that she makes a second video. This one is in Spanish, and I made some English captions for you. It's basically the same video. It's a bit longer. She takes a bit of more time. She basically says the same, but you're gonna watch it and you're gonna wait for the end when she begins to talk about the suicide part. It's very easy to spot because of the captions that I added. Let's see what you can see.
Somos un país de inmigrantes. Es un hecho. Es lo que somos. Y sin embargo, aquí estamos viendo cómo las familias son atacadas, vigiladas y perseguidas. Los trabajadores agrícolas son perseguidos por los campos. Estos son de las personas más trabajadoras y literalmente alimentan a la nación.
I don't know if she was laughing or kind of laughing because of her own Spanish, or, well, let's move on.
¿Qué vergüenza debería darle a esta administración federal hacer eso? Optar por la crueldad, aterrorizar a las familias, niños, pequeños, solo para hacer política. ¿De quién es esta interpretación de los valores cristianos? ¿Qué pasó con ser el partido de los valores familiares? Esto no debería ser una cuestión de política. Debería ser sobre nuestra gente, su bienestar, nuestra humanidad compartida. Sí.
It comes the same B-rolls of, talking to the community. And by the way, I have to say something about her. If this is her actually speaking Spanish, props to her. Spanish is hard as nails. She's doing really good. But again, we have to sort the bizarre thing.
Si tan solo pudieran ver a esas familias, a esas madres, a sus hijos. Hoy escuché a miembros de la comunidad que han perdido a seres queridos por suicidio debido al trauma y el dolor que se inflige a la comunidad inmigrante. Si los miraran a los ojos, lo entenderían, lo sentirían, sabrían que esto es mal. Tenemos que hacerlo mejor.
Okay, so you might have noticed that when she was getting to the meat and potatoes part, to the thing that never happened, people committing suicide because, well, they getting deported and they prefer to commit seppuku over getting deported of the United States when they can just self-deport and then apply to enter the United States again. that is orders of magnitude better than just killing yourself. That's I think that is common sense. You notice that this time it's not that she did not tear up, but she was kind of smiling. So it was a little disturbing because you know that even if when you're trying to deal with a language that is not your native tongue, like in my case, I deal with English. You see that I, at this level of my command of the English language that is analogous to her command of the Spanish language, I think we still have the ability to project our emotions with the language in English, for example, in my case. So if I'm angry, you have seen me angry, you have seen me happy, you have seen me in all these ways. But the way that she expressed, oh yeah, people are just offing themselves.
Debido al trauma y el dolor que se inflige a la comunidad inmigrante. Si los miraran a los ojos, lo entenderían.
I want to think that she was reading a script, and that's why she, in the English version, she was tearing up.
If you looked into their eyes, you would understand, you would feel it. You would know this was wrong.
And when she is with the Spanish version,
que han perdido a seres queridos por suicidio debido al trauma y el dolor que se inflige a la comunidad inmigrante.
So I would say that no, those emotions in the first clip was a way of telling that all right, your command of the Spanish language is nice, props to you, but it means that maybe the emotions that you wanted to convey in the first video are not that genuine. By the way, I realized that the Spanish one is just like 20 or 30% longer, just for the fact because she's speaking Spanish. Maybe she's taking her time, but maybe Spanish is your native tongue. Maybe so many of you, or maybe you are starting Spanish because so many of you have reached out to me. Oh, because of you, I'm trying to learn Spanish, and chapeau. I take my hat off to you. A hat off to you if you're learning Spanish. But you're going to see a third clip that is different from the previous ones, in which she speaks Spanish again, but the Spanish that she speaks is different. So maybe you will not be able to notice the difference if Spanish is not your native tongue, or if you're not really into Spanish. But here comes a tip. Here comes a cheat code. Pay attention to the way that she pronounces the S in the word. Here it goes.
Le pedimos a las comunidades de California que se mantengan tranquilas, seguras y fuertes. Como californianos, no respondemos a la crueldad con el desorden. Nos apoyamos mutuamente en solidaridad, no violencia, con nuestras familias, vecinos y comunidades. La administración de Trump está fomentando el miedo a propósito, generando disrupción para justificar la crueldad. Por favor, no hay que seguirle.
Okay, no hay que seguirle la onda. Do not, don't let them catch the way. I don't know the way to say it in English, but well, you heard that, and you heard the way that she is saying those S, and now listen to the way that she pronounces the S in the first video.
Somos un país de inmigrantes. Es un hecho. Es lo que somos.
You notice that the difference is that there's a bit of a sh in there. This is more like this Spanish language guy this time. But I noticed the difference because in here she's got more of a Latino way of speaking, in which the S is a very simple S. It's like the Venezuelan S. It's like I'm saying it right now.
Le pedimos a las comunidades de California que se mantengan tranquilas, seguras y fuertes.
It's a very simple S. But here she stresses it.
Somos un país de inmigrantes. Es un hecho. Es lo que somos. Y sin embargo, aquí estamos viendo cómo las familias son atacadas, vigiladas y perseguidas.
I mean, I don't know if I'm getting crazy for all the AI that it's out there and all the ways that you can just I don't know, switch yourself with an avatar that speaks in any language that exists. But besides the fact that, yeah, it was a bit, you know, in the English version of the clip, it was a bit too over the top. Oh, the crying and the thing that never happened and all that stuff. I had that feeling that people are beginning to use some kind of technology to do stuff for, I don't know, maybe disguise their intentions, because I can understand why she is doing this. And you can go to her TikTok, by the way. Her TikTok is Jennifer Siebel Newsom. And you go to Jennifer Siebel Newsom's TikTok. It is very easy to find all sorts of Spanish clips, and when she defends, you know, immigrants, and she also has this the representation project, and where she has all this stuff about gender. And by the way, that representation project has net her a couple millions, so it has gone very well for her. And the usual stuff that we sometimes need to address. And even if she is addressing the fact that Donald Trump, through ICE, is doing, is raking all this havoc in immigrants, well, you have to think if California wouldn't be better without them. That is a topic for another video. But again, let me know what you think about this bizarre situation in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Bottle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.